Okay, everybody, welcome. I hope the audio is decent enough. I'm sorry it's really bad in general. The mic is a webcam mic, so it's pretty bad. It's one I had here. But welcome if you're kind enough to be part of the game today. I'm gonna try to stream from this old computer in the hope that it works to a degree and it's somewhat decent for you guys. I do not have exact plans on doing this consistently because like right now I'm alone, but usually I got my kids this time, so maybe in like half an hour from now, not every day though, so I will see. Anyway, I just want to draw a little bit and I thought it would be cool to just stream while I do that. So let me actually listen to myself a little bit and see if okay, it seems pretty decent enough. Yeah, depending on how far I am from the mic, I'm gonna try to hunch a little bit over the camera. Anyway, alright, let's go. So I don't have a preconceived idea. In fact, I'm just gonna warm up. One of my ideas would be, since I got the rig here that I bought. Oh, hello, Industrial Media Chase. Well, good morning. Good morning to you. Yes, long time no see. Apologies for my horrible audio. I'm gonna have to get a decent mic, probably, if I find a cheap one. How are you doing in this Monday, which is ending for me and starting for you? Yeah, I noticed it's not that bad. In fact, this webcam is pretty old. It's only 720p. The one I got that was my dad's, that's awful. Like, it's so low you can barely hear anything. So I'm kind of hunching over it right now. I place it on top of my Cintiq, so hopefully it's not too invasive. But yeah, it's not bad for a webcam mic, definitely. Not too bad. Work is slow this week, I see. Well, I'm gonna see in the morning, like my morning, how it is, because I don't know right now. I got some stuff to do this morning. I had some stuff to do this morning. But not much. Not much, admittedly. I'm gonna try and get it all done before a dentist appointment on Wednesday. All right. Yeah. Well, I hope you could bear the pain. So far, I'm not good at bearing pain. Not good at all. Especially tooth pain. I stay in a very crappy mood usually. Because it's annoying. I get a headache. Oops. I tried setting up the stream the same way I have it on my new computer in Italy. I don't know if it's exactly the same. In fact, I think the chat is a little wonky. But hopefully, yeah, it's actually displaying. So it's instead of going downwards, it goes up. So the latest messages are displayed on top, which is weird. I'm gonna have to get that fixed. But I mean, at least it kind of works. So I've not set up all the sources yet. I've got the basic ones, like bare bones. Hopefully it's still a little better. I've got some like the alerts in Streamlabs and Stream Elements in Triggerfire. So hopefully it's good enough for now. I'm surprised this computer, I mean, for how old it is, it's managing pretty decently. And it's much less loud than the new one for some reason. It's because I'm in Japan. Everything is read the other way, yeah. I guess. I don't know. I'm using the Restream overlay. I guess there is a setting. Probably. Probably the setting. Anyway, I'm enjoying my free evening without kids yelling. Also because they're sick. And since the wife needs to work, they're probably going to stay at the grandparents' place for a couple days. I don't know. Well, kind of sick. Not exactly sick. I hope I won't get sick myself. But it's given that, you know, since when I came here, I already took. Man, I'm forgetting how to speak. I'm already considering that I will get sick more often because, well, kids are always sick. Of course they're sick. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the radiator here. Alright. They were not sick when I came here. They got sick. The little one got sick. My daughter, she got sick. Started sneezing a couple days ago, and I'm like, okay, she's just goner. She's a goner now, which is really annoying. Also, because she goes around the house and kind of spreading snot everywhere, which is frankly pretty gross. But she's cute overall, so it's fine. Of course she is. She looks like me. Oh, by the way, Mr. Industrial, I sent you the latest monster on Discord. I don't know if you replied because I didn't check Discord yet. Yeah, it's something, I don't know, something weird. This is basically the most warm up-ish of the bunch. Oh, you did reply, okay. I'm gonna check it after the stream then. It's gonna run probably an hour and a half or something. I'm not sure yet. I'll also see how. Oh, I'm gonna. It's on already. Okay. I try to keep my like night light turn on for the screen to avoid not being able to sleep. In general, I try not to use the computer too long in the evening because I have trouble sleeping if I do. Oh, this is kind of crappy. How about this? I've got pretty much the same gear, computer apart, that I had in Italy. Microphone and computer apart. Keyboard, I've got an older Philco Majestouch 2. Still having issues with banking here. Well, it's not like I have issues. It's that they froze my account because my residence card is expired, and they were not gonna let me access it unless I have a new residence card, which is gonna take time, unfortunately, because the Italian consulate is stupid. So if anyone from the Italian consulate is listening, you're stupid. Because why? Like, I mean, I call you. Well, someone calls for me, obviously, because I don't have a phone number. Because I cannot get a phone number without a residence card. And they say, well, yeah, we got the email. We are going to reply within a week. So it's going to take a week for them to reply. Then it's going to take me a few days to, well, not a few days, but maybe 3 days, I don't know, something for me to ship them or send them the envelope that they need with the money they want. Then they get it, they process it maybe in a week, maybe more. So it's going to be basically 2 weeks from now. and then it will send it back to me, and then I can apply for the visa, and it's gonna take 2 weeks to 1 month to get it. And in the meantime, I do not have cash, and I have to pay $5 if I want cash from the ATM because I've got a Western card in euros. How awesome is that? I was not expecting this, but their bureaucratic system is insane. If anyone is listening and is planning on going to Japan, don't. If you come here, I say come here now. If you come here as a tourist, you're not going to notice all the interesting idiosyncrasies that this system has to offer. So, if you do want the full Japanese experience, I recommend trying to get a bank account, a house, trying to pay the bills, dealing with customer service who refuses to replace a broken tablet that's clearly defective because it doesn't charge, despite having done that in another country with the same times, more or less. So, what a wondrous place. It's a magical place. Like Tahiti, right? I guess. But I don't want to turn this into a rant about Japan. Because there are so many things I could be ranting about in just a week. Stay positive. Okay, positive things. Food is less bad than I remembered. It's very quiet. It's because in the countryside, like there's literally no sound apart from my tinnitus. And people are overall kind of nice to see me again. I mean, at least people I know, like very superficially. So. But weather is terrible. In fact, this is the dry season, but it's been raining almost non-stop since when I came here, apart from the first day and a couple hours yesterday in the morning. It's very weird. It shouldn't... I did not remember it being so rainy in this season. Like, at all. But I guess I was also used to the Italian weather, because it never rains. In Sicily it's like, I don't know, is it 80 rainy days per year? Something, maybe less. Let me check actually. It's not giving me the yearly statistic. It's not giving me the total. Okay, blah 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 blah, but it's not much. Like, it's maybe 20% of what it is here. Like, literally, this town here where I am is more rainy than London. I had checked the statistics a few years ago, and it is worse than London. Which is, I mean, the UK for me is considered like the rainiest place in Europe. So having more rain than that is kind of depressing. But again, this is the good season, so worst rain is gonna come in summer, which I won't see, hopefully. Hopefully. All right, nice little weird spider. Let's try something else. I don't really know what to draw. Occasionally getting some buffering. I don't think it's on my end. Probably not. It's gotta be the computer. I'm streaming at 5K. It's not the... I don't think it's the internet. because I've got a 1 gigabit here. Although it doesn't run at 1 gigabit, it runs when it on a good day like 600 down, 300 up. So I don't think it's that. It's got to be the computer, or just that I'm far away from everyone else. I take it as if it's gonna be worse than the experience in Italy. I'm not happy with this ISP. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of the 1 gigabit and try a symmetrical 100 down, 100 up, which is gonna be cheaper because this one is $40 per month, 44 per month in dollars and euros, something like that. But I'm gonna have to ask for help because, well, they obviously don't speak English. So why would they, right? It's just a country where a lot of weeps go, so no need to speak English in customer service. I'm not seeing buffering, honestly, on my Twitch here, so I don't know. Man, the upside down chat really bothers me. Let's see if I can do something. I should have restream here. Settings, chat settings. Let me see. So compact, show viewer counter, embed in stream. Yeah, that's what I did. But oh, there you go. Bottom. All right. There you go. Okay, now it should be. It should be good. That's right. Let's see what it does. Let's see where it comes up. If it does. Nowhere. What? No, it's still on top. Freaking. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can. Can I refresh? Okay, hold on. I will set the starting soon screen just to. Oh, there you go. All right. Okay, it refreshed now. Now, hopefully, it's gonna be at the bottom. Let's see. The restream didn't show up twice. I don't think. Did I enable the? Yeah, I have relay mode on. Oh, okay. I think it's because previously I had added the Twitch chat. Now I added the restream chat. And so it should look a little nicer also. Let me actually shrink it. Okay, something like that. Probably a little better. And I'm gonna get rid of that horrible what's it called? The overlay there, the frame, because I don't like it. I just didn't have anything else. So it's still winter technically, so I guess it fits. Anyways, in the current setup, I've got 3 big monitors. I've got two 24 inches and the 35. Then I've got the Cintiq, and optionally the laptop, and more optionally the iPad, which is in the other room for now. So I would be very well serviced in terms of chat rating. if I needed that, because the front screen now is not that 35, it's a 24. So my 35 inch monitor is on my left side, and so I can't really keep as many references as I was used to. Well, I'm gonna have to get used to this new setup for a while. What did I want to do? Yes, this one. I'm also using an older version of Photoshop. Oh, hello, Mr. Ardo. Hello. Hello. Fortunately, the YouTube chat works. How are you doing, my friend? Let's try to go a little bit silhouette-ish here. I apologize for the bad quality of the mic. It's temporary. Ow. I'm gonna find a decent mic. I think I actually have a boom arm here somewhere, or I did. I'm okay. I'm still a little jet lagged since I'm in Japan now. It's been 10 days, so it's fading. It's getting a little better. Getting a little better. I don't know what It's also evening, so I find it a little more difficult to focus, like to create something. Generally in the evening, I do stuff that's pretty chill. Like, it doesn't require too much brain power. Today I decided to just go random and try to design something, sketching. This could be a good, interesting robot sort of thing. And I also must apologize for the current and future audience for the current and future sniffles that I will have. Because if I did have sniffles in Italy, it was because I got them when I was here. So there's going to be sniffles galore. Okay, this is not too bad. I'm gonna see if I manage to set up my GoPro. I'm gonna have to get a capture card though, if this computer can handle it, and try to stream from the actual drawing table that I have next to me. Japan sounds like fun. No. No. I have not enjoyed it. I'm here for family reasons because my kids are here. And it's by far the worst place I've ever lived in. Starting from the incompetence of the doctors to the incredible dumb administration. Like, as dumb as it can possibly get. So, no. Japan is not the fun place they want you to believe. It's just another country with a lot of issues. And apparently crime is rampant these days. So rampant, in fact, that my wife had put some, like, not so effective countermeasures near some sliding doors that lead outside. Glass doors. Because apparently there have been some home break-ins. So she's keeping a wooden katana next to the bed. So it's not the safe place. It's kind of safe overall, but it's not as safe as they want you to believe, and it's not as nice as they want you to believe. It's quite the opposite. It quickly becomes a nightmare when you start dealing with administration and daycares, things you have to do, even if there is no reason for doing them. Wooden katana, yeah. I can show you a picture of it. It's not in this room, it's upstairs. We're lucky enough to have a bigger house. 2 floors because we live in the countryside. So, but yes, the wooden katana was mine, and I did not buy it. It was given to me. It was found. It's very old, actually. Not sure how much, but it's gotta be 50 years at least. It belonged to, I'm not sure who, but it was used for like training of some kind. No, I believe you. I just don't think it would be that effective for a home break-in. That nor the cardboard box in front of the door to make the aggressor trip. I don't think. So, hey, it's Japan, so maybe even thieves are lame. I think they probably are. I mean, the thing that they mostly do in any case is steal underwear, female underwear. This is not a joke. They actually do that. They actually do it, and some of the hangers are designed to prevent that, like to prevent you from running away with that very fast. I'm assuming she's fairly petite. Not really. So I don't know how powerful her string would be. No, she's, let's see in inches. She's not tall, but she is, well, 168 centimeters, so 168 meters. So I don't know how much that is in feet. Like 5 what? For Japanese standards, she's pretty tall, actually. I mean, there are people that are like really dwarving in comparison here. 5.5, something like that, I guess. Something like that, I would say. Oh, I forgot the counter. Huh. The view counter. That's what I have to add. Yeah, it's pretty normal in Italy as well. It's like average. My sister is a little taller than that. But for Japan, it's pretty tall. Pretty tall, really. Alright, let's try something like a little more humanoid. Since I just finished a sort of humanoid thing for work today. Could try, no, maybe not the same. Maybe not the same. Type of build. the good thing about this mic is that it's so low that if I move away to sneeze or something, it's probably not going to catch it. So I was thinking I should try to do a series where I redraw some of my son's drawings. It's just it's not doing much. I'm gonna have to talk him into drawing a little more. But that would be kind of cool. Obviously cannot have him on stream at this time because he would be. I mean, okay, maybe at this time, maybe 30 minutes earlier. It would be a very short stream because I would have to make him sleep then. Have him redo some of mine. I don't know. He gets pretty discouraged when it comes to doing difficult things. So, like yesterday, we were playing Super Mario Deluxe for the Switch, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, and like do it," and then he keeps dying. I mean, he's pretty good for being 4, but he keeps dying, and so he's like, "Okay, you do it now." And then the only thing he wanted to do was the part where you jump and, you know, on the flag. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna do it from here. It's like, okay, do it from here. But he gets frustrated very, very easily. Very easily. Funny enough, he's not getting frustrated with the Ninja Turtles Power Stone. What's it called? Power Stone Heist, I think. He does not get frustrated with that one, even if he gets game over. That's I want him to play that because I was playing it when I was his own age, his age. That's one of my first games together with Sonic. But Sonic is apparently too difficult for him. He doesn't like platforms that much. He likes beat 'em ups. And he likes Ark. It's a little violent probably for him with all the blood, but I don't think you can turn it off. I was getting stares yesterday when the wife was here, and I was making him play Ark. Is it like, why are you killing the dinosaur? And he was like, we're not killing him, we're taming the dinosaur. We're making friends with it. Like, you make friends with the dinosaur just beating it up? You can probably tell right now that I have to deal with small kids because I'm drawing very small kiddish poses for these generic monsters. Yeah, drawing has been kind of hard since when I came here, mostly for the jet lag. My brain seems to work at a slower pace for now. So I mumble more, I trip on words more, and so on. In fact, I'm trying to slow down my speech a little bit because I know that otherwise I would start mumbling too much and slurring too much. I'm not drunk, I promise. Just tired overall. Also because it's evening. But this is probably going to be the only time slot I get. Whether the kids are here or not, unless I do it on Sunday and for some reason I'm alone, but kind of hard. This is probably going to be the time where I'll be streaming for the next, I don't know how long, for some time, as long as I'm here. I also noticed that time seems to be passing at a slower rate here. At least in the afternoon. Mornings, pretty quick. Afternoons, kind of slow. Afternoon into evening, kind of slow. And probably my circadian rhythm being completely out of whack. I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT to give me some ideas for random monsters, because I've not been playing anything apart from a little bit of Magic, but I don't get so inspired to do monsters if I play Magic. So I am a little short in terms of inspiration, even for sketching. Could do some figures, maybe, we'll see. I could have maybe the feet are, I don't know, something like that. I might or might not, depending on the time availability I have, work on some new stuff, or maybe while streaming. I don't know if I'm gonna make a new monster pack or something. I was considering it, either that or some generic card work like I've been doing. Yeah, this is a fat boy. And yes, this monster inspired, your monster inspired this one. Absolutely. I do have somewhere I do have some books, not books, like sketchbooks. This is one of them. Let's see, with some sketches, and these are tanks. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at this. This is a oh, apparently I had done a rhino that was supposed to be in the same kind of series with the Gaja monster, the elephant. Didn't know that. Probably along the same in the same period, during the same period. There is a hippo. I don't like this. This is a robot that I drew. I know you can't see it if I say this, but I drew a robot when I was at the dentist. Another robot. Hey. Yeah, when I was trying to work on mechs, I was doing some robots. This is what I drew at the driving school lesson. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, I'm not pretty big on sketching. So it's not like I draw as much when I'm around. Oh, cockatrice. This is a cockatrice. Well, alright, let's try something like a cockatrice. Something like a cockatrice. This time maybe a better cockatrice. Better than the one I had done last time. Hopefully. Let's try some. You probably could do a humanoid animal fighter monster pack based on all the wacky creature monsters and other stuff. Yeah, I could do that. That could be interesting. I still had, let me see. This is my drive. Man, I'm yawning like there's no tomorrow. I'm probably gonna stay another half an hour for today and then call it a day. Okay, so I had a roadmap. The ocean pack is done. The forest pack is done. A wasteland. So a friend of mine actually gave me an idea for like a mole gang. Like, so there's like a king mole, kind of like in Dragon Quest, but not exactly, because that's like Dawn Mole in Dragon Quest 8, like a jazz mole. This one was like king mole, and then the rogues, and then the mages. That would be cool. Sandworm, dragon bones, scorpion. I don't know, something to think about. But I would rather have some kind of schedule before I try that. Like, I should at least get a visa so that I can be sure about how long I can stay here and plan a plan of attack on this. I was actually thinking of having you do a scentworm. I see. I'm trying to read Dune, by the way, since I have it here. I find it... So, okay, I watched Dune, the movie, when I was on the plane, and I liked it. It's not bad. It's not a bad movie. I take it as if it's just part one. It's pretty interesting. I like the lore. The problem I have with the book is that it's, apart from just falling asleep because I'm tired in the evening when I read, I find it a little slow. It doesn't really flow for me. I don't know if it's common for this writer, Herbert. But yeah, I find that it doesn't flow as much. So I like it, but it's, I don't know, I find the progression to be a little tedious at times. Like the progression of events. No, I totally agree. I do not think the book is well written, but it has really interesting ideas and lore. Yeah, it's very, very, very interesting. Like, I love the whole lore thing, the setting, the mythology in general that's told. But man, it's so hard to read. Like, very, very slow. I'm a reader that likes to experience reasonably fast pacing, and if I find the writing not just slow, but it's like it doesn't flow word to word. If I find that you kind of stumble a little bit because, I don't know, a sentence is too long or it's not well formed, then I tend to drop the book. I really want to give this a try though, because I'm interested. Like, I'm really, really interested in the lore, in the setting. I just hope I can do it. I can handle the pacing, which is it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate that's this slow, because otherwise this would be amazing for me. Again, it really grabs me in terms of setting, but everything else in the writing, it's just too slow. Very, 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 very slow. That said, I love the sandworms, and yeah, it would be an obvious reference in my game. Yeah, I understand. So what I'm doing here is trying to remember the cockatrice that I did for the challenge, which we're not having this month for obvious reasons, because I'm not streaming enough. Hopefully next month. And trying to maybe find a better pose for it. Something like this, a little more dynamic maybe. It could be an RPG monster, maybe. Maybe you could have, I don't know, scales here. I don't know, I could have a beard. Could have like a very long. Something like this, or I can move the wing here. Yeah, moving the wing on the back of the, oops, to the back of the face. Probably better. I've also been watching John Wick. Apologies. At lunchtime the last couple days. I watched the second one because I had watched the first one some time ago, and I watched the second one, and now I'm watching the third one on Netflix. It's really over the top. Like, it's so violent. It's comical. I kind of like it. It's kind of raw fun, but very excessive sometimes. But it's enjoyable. It's been enjoyable for me. Yeah, that's what they're known for, and great action scenes. They're very good. And there is a quote from... Oh no, I did... Oh god. I was drawing on the background. Damn it. Yeah, okay, never mind. There was a great quote from The Matrix in the third one. There's a guy that asks Wick, "What can I give you, sir?" And he's like, "Guns. Lots of guns." And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, super direct reference to one of the most famous scenes in The Matrix. That's fan service. But yeah, interesting. I'll do something else with the tail though. I'm gonna just probably gonna have to be open here. Kind of It's a little better drawing with some kind of direction. At least I know what I'm doing. Oh, hello! Hello! C. Gorg. Hello! What's up? I am kind of sleepy since I'm still jet lagged. It's I'm in Japan and it's 11 minutes past 10 p.m. So I am sleepy. Trying to just sketch a few creatures, like random. I apologize for the mic again, because it's a temporary one. It's a webcam mic, since I don't have my main mic here. We're going to watch Discord together. Oh, are you? Are you? Let me just see. Right, obviously my time has changed now, so... Wait, I don't see it. I should still be in. That's strange. Wait, didn't he close it? 2 p.m. there, yeah. I thought he closed it. I mean, it vanished for me some time ago, and you said it was closed, right? Oh, do I? Yeah. Oh, you mean, okay. You meant we were. Yes, I know. Turn off the radiator. It's getting hot. What are you up to? Full-time streaming now? Well, I was full-time streaming until the couple weeks ago. Now I am streaming when I can. This is kind of not... This was not planned. This stream was not planned. But since I'm alone here, and I don't have to attend Crying Kids, I can stream it this time. I'm going to try to keep this kind of time in any case, if I am able to stream more regularly. We'll see, depending on the kids, because sometimes I don't feel like guaranteeing, because sometimes my son sleeps at like 45 minutes ago, at like 9:30 he's down and sleeping, and sometimes he's not even at this time. So I plan on lowering my working hours from full-time to 20 hours a week to do more art. I don't know how this will plan out. Well, I did that when I started getting some work. I guess it depends on your priorities. Like, if you can afford that, by all means. I'm trying to do half and half nowadays. So yeah, kind of 20-ish. of one job and 20-ish of the other. Like 20-ish hours web dev and 20-ish hours illustration work. Okay, I feel like this is too similar to that. To that one cockatrice. I want to work in the arts too someday, but my regular job is hindering my progress. You know, yeah, I understand. I understand very well. Especially if you're doing something that's completely different, and it involves brain power. It's, at least for me, it is hard to switch gears during a given day. So I try to. What I did was basically divide the time so that I would have several hours in between drawing and web dev. So I'm doing, right now I'm doing web dev in the morning and drawing in the afternoon and evening. And when I was in Italy, I was doing the opposite. I was drawing in the morning and I was doing web dev in the afternoon. And chill in the evening because I had more time. And now. With my art training, I had like a 60-70 hour work week. It was just too much. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. You also need downtime. Also to get inspired. You know, like, I find that, like now, I'm not playing anything and not consuming much media that's related to the art that I make. So it's a little complicated to come up with ideas sometimes. But I'm gonna figure out a plan of action as soon as I settle a little better. Yeah, I literally had no downtime. On the weekends I did Watts homework. Yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot to handle. I mean, it's kind of normal for art training to be overwhelmed. Jeff sometimes tells a story about the things he was doing when he was just starting out, and he was working like 3 jobs, and then also drawing, like training on top. So I think at the beginning when he opened Watts, he was doing 3 things. Like that, he was doing Watts, he was working 2 jobs to, you know, pay the bills because Watts was new. So, but it's good that you find a way for yourself to combine your work, art, life balance. Yeah, if you can, that would be ideal. Not always possible. It depends on the family commitment you have. Also, like if you don't have kids, better still if you're just single. That's the sweet spot, because you got as much time as you want whenever you want. That's really the sweet spot. Jeff is maybe built different. He is. He is built differently. I think he is. And he had nothing else on the side, like a family, I guess. Well, no, just a wife. Just a wife. Very supportive also, Krista. Very nice person. She helped him a lot with the school, handling, especially the management aspect. What if I add some? It's kind of weird, but I like it. Oh, thanks for the sub, Chase. Now I hope I can stream again, because that would be... that would not be good of me. No, I am going to stream again. If the kids are sick, I'm going to stream again tomorrow. Because my wife is not going to be here. And even if they're not, I mean, I can still try to stream when they're here. Hopefully you will not hear too much noise, but they're supposed to be asleep at this time. I can maybe do an hour or less. But I do have something on the side that maybe gives me the freedom to quit my job at some point. Yeah, understandable. I'm apprenticing at a tattoo studio. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. 6 months is a long time, Mr. Industrial Media Chase. You are more committed to me than people here in Japan. Someone. For which company are you working right now? You mean for what job? I'm working for well, I'm doing freelancing for both technically. I don't work for companies. I cooperate with them. So for my illustration, well, I do some general freelancing, random with clients, including Mr. Industrial there. Working on a game named Ethermon. I've been working on this for 2 years, 2-ish years, I guess. Yeah, kind of working a spin-off right now. Like a tower defense board game with monsters, and I'm doing some items and stuff. And for the other, just for the same old company I work for, DH42. Which is does like SEO, website management, Shopify, e-commerce, blah blah stuff. Thank you. Since I'm in Japan now, I thought about trying my hand at one of these card game companies, but my hatred for the country kind of makes it hard. My hatred for their bureaucracy and just the way they do things, man. The amount of paperwork you gotta do for the stupidest things is really upsetting. Is it stuck? No. What's going on? Okay, it's frozen. Photoshop is frozen. Hooray! All right. Now what? What can I do? Okay, there you go. I guess it's mutual. I mean, with foreign workers, they make it hard for foreigners, right? Yes. It's kind of hard. But it's mostly the system. Because there are some nicer people around here, especially around here, because it's not Tokyo. Like Kyushu, where I am now, the southern part is probably the best in terms of people. But they're still very cold compared to Europeans or Americans. The stories are true, probably. Okay, think about this. This is an anecdote from yesterday. So I went out with the family and we went to buy groceries. At the cashier, we had bought like 4 blocks of tofu, something, and apparently after 3, you gotta pay 50 cents more. So like the discount is only valid for 3 units or something. And I was there. I was at the cashier and I was paying, and I had been speaking Japanese to the lady that was there. And despite that, when she wanted to say this thing, like, you know what, if you get 4, you gotta pay an extra 50 cents or something for the 4th. she went to my wife, who was like on the counter, like a little farther away, and she was like putting stuff in the bags, just to tell her that, instead of saying it to me, because I'm a foreigner. So I guess she assumed that I could not speak. I don't know, but she just went to her, and that was it's kind of annoying, because it's like people don't take you seriously. They treat you like a child or something. Which, I mean, if you're an adult and you do not understand something the other person's saying, you can still kind of try to understand. You do not need to dismiss the person completely. And this is annoying. This is something that annoys me very much, being here, like not being able to be fully independent. Or not being treated as I am. But you gotta get used to it. Again, this is the bare minimum you get here. Overall, people are kind of nice. Nice, like, more genuinely nice than in other parts of Japan. In Tokyo, they're real a-holes. They really are. Especially the airport. Not nice. Not nice at all. But here, yeah, they're a little more respectful. Although, when you're a foreigner here, you gotta be. We met still in the same grocery store. We met my kid's schoolmate and with his family, and he asked me if I ride a bike. Like, at first he said, "Say something in English, please," and then he's like, "Do you ride a bike?" I'm like, "No." Oh, hey, Samuel. Could we both work on my monster? I actually am about to log off now, because it's late here. We can try something one of the next days. Although I cannot plan it because my kids might be here. So, like, this time is starting to be a little late for me. When I am completely recovered from jet lag, I can maybe stay like another half an hour or so, something like that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay until I start yawning too much. I'll see how it goes. But you can send me the piece, Samuel. Hello, by the way. And we can see if you do not need to plan too much ahead. You can try to do that. Anyway, yes, bureaucratic shit is insane. So consider this: I had a visa until 6 months ago, then it expired, and now to get another spouse visa, I have to submit all the documents they needed at the very, very, very beginning when they didn't know me at all. So I was very upset the other day. The bureaucracy here it's something you do not want to deal with, like I was saying a while ago. Alright. Yeah, thank you so much, Ranzelm. I'm gonna call you Ranzelm, because I like that more. Yeah, see you next time. Have a good day. Missed half of the stream. Are you okay? Yes, I am okay, Samuel. Just tired. Kind of sleepy still. Hello, Keycat. Hello. We are in similar time zones now. So I guess it's evening for you as well, right? Yeah, kinda. Almost. Wouldn't say over. I'm gonna stay another few minutes. But I am going to probably carry the stream through 11 p.m. or so. So like another half an hour on average if I stream it this time. I also have to see like if I'm too loud, because I don't want to wake the kids up, even if they're sleeping. So it's better if I do it when they're not here. Yeah, something like this. So yeah, on average, I'm probably gonna start like 1 hour before now to 1 hour to 30 minutes before now, until 30 minutes from now. What happened here? If I can do this consistently, and that would be my hope. That would be my hope for the next few months. Like this that much. I think it's a better cockatrice in terms of pose, at least, than the one I had done. Are you interested in collaborating sometime soon? Yeah, we can try. Just again, my problem is mainly that as long as I'm here, I cannot be very consistent. So it could be that I tell you that I'm gonna stream that day and then I can't, because I don't know, the kids need something. Especially if I'm here alone with them. Actually, if I'm here alone with them, I will probably not stream at all, because I would definitely get interrupted. Oops. So we can try, like, if I don't know, you're here at the beginning of the stream and I don't have anything scheduled in particular, or we can schedule ahead and see when our times match. I was getting ready to say I think this cockatrice is better than the other one. Yeah, it is better in terms of pose. It's got the same generic pose. It needs some fixing, obviously, here, especially. Yeah. Ooh, these are... One thing that I'm finding really hard to get a hang of these days, my non-working brain, is symmetries and very similar shapes. Although, I have to admit, I noticed that since when I came here, my overall, when I'm warmed up and I'm not sleeping, my drawings tend to be a little more Japanese-ish. I don't know if it's the atmosphere, but they tend to have something that's a little more in line with what, like, for the Grand Blue stuff, for example. It's weird. I just feel like different compared to when I was in Italy. I don't know. It's gotta be the constant jingles in my head. I hate jingles, by the way. I see, sorry I didn't hear it the first time if you said it. You gotta go. Okay. Yeah, I hit you up. I'll hit you up. It's gonna be around this time anyway. I'm sorry if I forget. I'm gonna be a little forgetful, like more forgetful than usual for a while, probably. As I said, overall, when I'm here, I guess the Japanese influence makes me a little more weird-minded. So, alright. Okay, this is saving. I think I'm gonna stop for now. It's a little short. It was a little short. How long was this? An hour... 15 minutes, something like that. Hopefully you can do it longer tomorrow. If I've got the kids, probably not. But we'll see. I apologize if I cannot keep a decent schedule right now. I'll see if I can work one out. If not, we'll just go as it goes, like this. So like whenever I can, I just stream, and hopefully you see the notification. Speaking of, like and subscribe. See if you want to be notified about the next streams. Alright, let me see. Do I have someone to raid? Do I have my friend Jake? No, nobody's here, so we're just gonna go. Alright, you guys, you have a good one, a good night, good day, or good morning, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.